Hi, welcome to Career and Life Development. I'm your first instructor, Heather Quintero. We have a whole team here that's actually able to help you. We have an evening instructor, Ramon Walker, and then we have the department head, Yoliana Torres. So you may see any of us on blog posts and contact you at any time, but I'll be the main one that'll be working with you the most. And I wanted to introduce myself to you and also help you to get introduced into the class and understand our platform, My Course Connection, a little bit more. So what you're going to be learning in our class is a lot of soft skills and a lot of the basics that you're going to need going into any career in any business world, really. So we're going to be talking a lot during the next 3 or 4 weeks, depending on your program, about high performance. And high performance is going to be basic skills such as what am I doing and why am I doing it, goal setting, understanding your motivations, who you are as a learner to help you during your program so that you can learn in an environment that best suits you personally. Also, we're going to be looking into mobile technologies. And mobile technologies is going to be helping you to get used to different platforms called Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Presentations, and it's also going to be teaching you a lot of the concepts of where we are in the mobile technology world today. And the last thing that we're going to be talking about is financial literacy. That is actually my favorite topic. In financial literacy, we're going to give you the skills and the foundation to help you going forth to be able to understand credit report, understand the importance of pulling credit report. We're also going to help you with budgeting and realizing what your personal spending habits are so that when we do get into the career that we want so badly, we'll be able to help manage our money and our household too. So I'm really excited that we're going to be going on this journey together, and let's get started by introducing you to My Course Connection platform. You can follow along on your computers, or if not, just write some notes and you can reference it later. So with that being said, I'm going to go over to My Course Connection. And when you go into My Course Connection, the first thing that you're going to see is a login page. And how you get here is just going to the website, www.mycourseconnection.com. You can see it at the top of your screen right here. And when the login page pops up, you're going to put in for your username your student ID number. You would have been sent this with your schedule. It would have been in an email. And then the actual password is going to be your first name with your first letter capitalized. And it'll be that going forward. So once you put that in, you just hit login and it's going to take you to this page. So this is the welcome page for all of your programs. And key things to know on this is that there is links to different services that you get as part of being a student here. One of them is career services who are going to be touching base with you every Monday doing a live lecture to help get you prepared for getting into the actual career that you're looking into, going through the interview process, looking at how to dress, how to network to help you land that first job after you finish the program. You also have the registrar's office, and here's Bridget's information if you have any questions about your scheduling, and really she's a good to go to on just about any topic, so she's really helpful. And then financial aid is available here too, so if you have any questions about your finances when it comes to scholarship programs, when it comes to Pell Grants, or any of the financial aid information, you can always go to this link right here. You also are going to be using these top tabs. This is the library. We're going to be having a lot of our curriculum will be based off of working in EBSCOhost, and we'll have whole assignments on plagiarism and EBSCOhost that you'll be able to find within this library tab. You also have course listings in case you're interested in looking at some of the other programs or know someone that is interested. And the biggest one that I want to show you is My Course Connection. When you're enrolled in a course, you will have different courses listed in here. As your first course, you're going to have AH 101 or AH 105 pop up, and that'll be the only one that you'll see up front. Once they add your core program, when you go to the end of Career and Life Development, you'll see a second one pop up, and that's going to be the core program that you'll be in afterwards. But for now, you'll just see this. There's two here, 101 and 105. One is for the regular 4-week course, and one is for the 3-week course for those that are attending Clary Sage College. Before I go in there, I want to make sure that you see this home button right here. If you ever want to come back to this screen anywhere in My Course Connection, just go ahead and click this little house to come home. So let's take a look at your program. And 101 and 105 look almost identical. So whether you're here, here at Community Care College or you're at Clary Sage College, the basis of what I'm going to show you today is going to work for both platforms. So the first thing you see is our welcome sign and a picture of graduation. I know we're all excited for graduation. I can't actually wait as an instructor to be up there to welcome all of you into the new stage of your life. Very excited about it. You'll see that there is different people here wearing red robes versus black robes. Red robe status is really important to go for. And if you haven't heard about red robe status, contact me. I really want to try to help you to achieve that accomplishment. You can see how many red robers we have. These are people who have perfect attendance and maintained a high GPA average. So if you keep coming down, you're going to see the course syllabus information. So in this course information, you have the actual syllabus itself, you have the discussion rubric, you have the drug and alcohol policy, and dress codes, which won't apply too much to you unless you decide to come on ground, and information about plagiarism. Some of this will be actually integrated into your assignments, so be sure to keep an eye on this section right here when you start getting into these topics. As you scroll down, you're going to see my information. This is my email address, my office hours, and my phone number. Feel free to contact me at any time. This is a link, so you can click on it and it'll take you straight to email me. I do work Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30, so if you're local and you want to come in and have any questions, just let me know ahead of time. I often teach class on ground as well, so just let me make sure that I'm here for you. And Friday, I'm in my office all day, so that's never a problem. We also have an evening instructor, Ramon Walker, so if you need to meet somebody early in the evening or if you have questions, he may be able to help you as well. And then our department head is Ms. Yoliana Torres, so she's available too. And we're a team that works together to help bring you the best experience that we can. So with that said, if you scroll down more, you're going to see our course content, and we break our course down by weeks. So you can click on the week in which you're in, and it's going to take you straight to that week. Now there's another way to get to them too, though. If you keep scrolling down here, we have them in folders. So you can get to it either way. You can either click on the folder to get to the week that you want, or you can click on these little boxes. Before I show you these, I want to be sure to show you where your book is. So come down here and you see Career and Life Development for VS. Anytime you see this little puzzle piece, that means that it's a book. The first time that you go into your book, you're going to have to create a login. It's not one that we preset for you, so you'll just put in your email address and then your page will pop up just like mine did. So yours is probably going to look more like this when it first pops up. And some basics on your book is that, here, let me pull my screen down for you so you can see the bottom too, because it's really important. There you go. If you see this arrow right here, this will allow you to switch from page to page. And this is online, but if you want to read your book offline, like for instance, if you're doing most of your programs through like a hotspot, but you want to still be able to read when you don't have internet connection, you can come right up here, and this is your main menu. And you click Read Your Books Offline, and it'll take you through a series of steps to download your book. When you download it, you'll be able to have a little app on your computer, and that little app is going to be what you can click on at any time. Now your actual app screens are going to look different than what you're seeing right now, so you'll want to play with that to get used to how the functions are in different areas, but the basics of what it is still going to be the same. So some good things to see in this menu is that you have the option to share any of the notes that you take or the highlights that you take with other people. So if you're collaborating with someone, or maybe you're going to be out for some reason and you want to be able to share your information back and forth, that's a capability. Another one is that you have a highlighter feature. I'm going to show you how to highlight. You can see I did a highlight right here previously. And anytime you want to highlight, you can click and drag. Just click and hold down and highlight it, and this pops up. Now what I really like about this is if you're one that likes to organize things under categories, this allows you to change your highlights from needs clarification to important to it's going to be on the exam. And then you just hit add highlight. You also can add the notes. So when you do the same thing, you highlight it and hit add note, you're able to type in. And you'll see over here all of your notes are going to appear in these little squares. Again, when you get into the app versus this function, it's going to look slightly different. A good thing to know is that if you click right here on the page number, you can actually switch from page to page just by typing it in. You also can use this bar to go back and forth to different pages. And most importantly, you can click here for your table of contents. Each week you're going to be reading 2 chapters, except for in your second week. And the chapter headers can be found to where you can just jump to the chapters by going to the table of content. Okay, so if you have any questions on your book, please let me know. I'm here to help. Let's go back to My Course Connection and get more into some of the functions that you're going to be using there. So frequently asked questions is the next stop you're going to want to make when you start exploring. And a big one after you go through this is this last one, and that's how do I view PowerPoints in Microsoft Office? You're going to want to download a PowerPoint viewer in here. When you click on it, there it is, PowerPoint viewer. You're going to want to download that so that you can view any of the PowerPoints that I have at the beginning of each course. It's going to be on day 1, and I'm going to show you how to get there. But if not, it may come up with some error messages, and I just want to get you prepared so that you can view all of the material since it's all very good. Now let's go ahead and get into our week. Remember, you can get into your weeks by going to these tabs here, or you can come down and open up it as a folder. When you get into it, it's going to tell you the week and what the topic is. Now you can go back and forth from tab to tab using these two. So here, like if I click on here, I'm going to go to the next one. So that's week 2. Another tip and trick is that this is like a breadcrumb trail. So if at any time I want to go back where I was before, I can click on it and it's going to take me back to the last page. Or if I want to go all the way to the home page, I can do that here. So let's reopen week 1. Here's just a quick introduction to what the topic is going to be. And here's the actual meat and potatoes of what we're going to be going over. So the first section is your reading. Again, this is the first one, so you'll have two chapters, chapter 1 and chapter 2, and we now know where to get those chapters through that book with a puzzle piece. You're also going to have discussions every single week. Let's go to 1.1. And in your discussion at the top is going to give you information about what you're going to be talking about in the discussion. Here is the grading and how you can get possible points. So you're going to post on to the discussion boards by Tuesday at 11:55 every single week. And then you're going to reply to somebody else's by Thursday. So how we add a discussion post is we just go right here and hit add new discussion topic. And you'll put your subject line and you'll type in your message and you'll hit post to form. Now, I'm of course not going to post, so I'm going to hit cancel. Now something else that you can do when you go to open it, here's how you hit reply. You can just reply right there. And then you can do your Thursday post and so forth. Okay, let's go back. Go back in here. And look for the second video, and I'm going to continue